We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Washington Commanders. My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Landover. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Commander's first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it here with Saquon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Texans' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He was taken down behind the
The
line.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. Marked down at the 6.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Gun. Here's a run up the gut, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard.
Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We're trying to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. The official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Daniel. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing now. Daniel. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On play action. Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
They'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. They get 18 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A run now on 2nd down. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. McCord open on the left side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Washington.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Daniels. throw on the run is complete. And the Commander's going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the ones.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Saquon is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score. Commanders 17, Texans 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On first down, Daniel. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards. And the Washington first down.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drop. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And this will be a Texans first down. As he gets it up past the 30, we'll mark him at the 32.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
At the 50-yard line.
First and 10. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
As caught, that's Lane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Barkley, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Christian Harris there on the stop.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Daniel. Out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
They'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on the 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs. Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progression, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. And now the first down for Joe Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field. Now, how about this? It's a fake, and he's not going to get there. Big roll of the dice, trying the fake, but he's stopped short of the first down, and it's a turnover on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second and 1. On play action, Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. Barkley. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. You can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Daniel. And he'll take it on in. Gary Lawrence, touchdown Washington. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line.
One in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McClurry. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Harry McClurry. Touchdown, Commanders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
Commanders 31, Texans 28. Mitch Wishnowsky.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. He'll run. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's taken in left side by Smith. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Smith.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll run here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Open man downfield is Noel. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
Now, 1st and goal. He'll get this out to the left side. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans seal the game. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the